Giants versus 49ers. Thursday night preview.
This is easy. I'm
no, not tomorrow morning. I got
So now, before y'all go, Mojo, they sponsor the show. They operate as a sportsbook out of New Jersey only, but their daily fantasy is in 19 states. You can join one of our contests. We're going to have them for Thursday Night Football. It's going to be called the Pick a Side Contest. You can join it. Lock in. It's a $10 entry. The spread line, Giants versus 49ers, we'll talk about the sportsbook first, on Mojo is minus 10.5. Are you taking that line for the 49ers?
Yes. I think the 49ers will beat the shit out the Giants.
I hate to say it.
I like 10.5.
Shit's going to get ugly.
It's going to get bad.
I like the
Niners.
Saquon.
Whether it gets started in the second quarter or it gets started in the fourth, it's going to get bad at one point.
Prop, Daniel Jones anytime. They don't have his rushing yet. Keep an eye out on that. Daniel Jones anytime. He's going to have to be a superhero for them to get points on the board. It's the only way they score.
My cousin is a Giants fan, and he was very realistic about the season coming into it. I didn't know he was, but I talked to him, and, you know, he told me that he didn't have high expectations for them, and I understood it because the roster's not that good. He told
Wasn't
me
that good last year?
Yeah.
Playoff win.
Yeah. A lot
Against
of
your 13-win Minnesota Vikings.
Sure. Not moved at all whatsoever. This year, they're going to be mid. And my cousin was telling me, listen, you never want to see a guy hurt because Saquon's not playing in this game. But he said the next couple of games are hard. This one is difficult. These next couple of games we're going to lose, and it's going to temper all the fans' expectations for the season. Because in reality, this is a rebuilding team that was a year ahead of schedule.
For sure.
But they were a rebuilding team. And I think the Giants going to a losing streak, this is what he told me, can temper everybody's expectations, and it could be good for the team in the long run. And I kind of agree with that take. It wasn't a bad take.
It isn't.
So I look at that, and yes, I think they're going to get dominated by the 49ers. I would be shocked if they make this within a 10.5-point game. Just the line. 49ers, the
You're
defense is elite.
It?
No, I won't.
You're going to watch the Niners
it's
score
expected.
touchdown after touchdown? You're going to start to...
No, it's expected. Daniel Jones throws them interceptions, though, into coverage.
You're lucky.
Oh, you best believe. I'm hitting you up. Like, Drew, what's up? What's up with this guy?
Yeah, like you were hitting me up last week.
Oh, yeah.
And I told you, shut it, slut.
You got saved after the first half. But ultimately, we're talking about 6 bad quarters of Daniel Jones compared to 2 good ones.
I hate that he used the word saved, 1 point, my legacy was saved by
the
Daniel
Giants were down
Jones.
60-0 at one point in the
Yeah,
match.
you think that you're out of the water, too, because you didn't show up to the live stream. Fuck you.
Oh,
60-0.
No,
and
it
what
was a
happened?
fact.
And what happened?
Fuck you.
And what happened?
Oh, my God. They scored on Joshua Dobbs and them boys. Congrats.
Joshua Dobbs does not play
They
defense.
did what they were supposed to do. Dude, they were at one point, it was 60-0. Going from last week to that moment.
Daniel Jones went 4 straight
0.
drives of touchdowns.
Congrats. The Cardinals were trolling. They had to make it look like they can't tank. So they went up like that.
Did you watch the film?
I'm not watching that bullshit.
Daniel
Phil.
Jones was perfect. Any throw he wanted, he was hitting.
Congratulations.
It was
arguably
fire.
the worst team
He's
in
going
the
to do that
league.
against the 49ers?
I'll tell you who didn't do that, Sam Howell.
Did he do that
didn't
against
fucking
Dallas?
light up the Cardinals.
Well, he's not that good.
Sam Howell's. I mean, what
He's not that good. Like,
you want me to argue that Sam
in
Howell
Arizona?
and Daniel Jones are on the same level?
In Arizona,
Arizona's nuts.
Go talk to Jess.
There 10,000
Go talk to
fans
Jess.
there,
She
bro?
knows
Come
all
on.
about that environment over there in Arizona.
They were
She
packed.
said the fans are
packed
fair
it
weather
out?
fans.
They're fair weather fans.
Yeah.
I would say they're going to pack out the stadium this year.
I'll be honest, if Kyler played, the
Serious.
Giants lose.
Oh yeah.
No, Joshua Dobbs was fine.
And Kyler's better.
Kyler's better than Lamar, according to you. So they
a
should
passer,
They should
win.
win by 70
is.
at that point.
You keep saying that. I don't think you realize.
Now, you said he's better than him. You
he's
didn't
a
say
better-
just as a
he-
passer.
He's a better passer for sure.
But you told me in
Not jumping
totality
into
you
that.
would take Kyler.
Well,
So
I guess
there you go.
because you're a better passer, and then as a rusher as well, yes, Lamar definitely is better than him, but Kyler also had an 800-yard rushing season as well. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was, too.
Ultimately, at the time, you told me Kyler over Lamar. That's what you told me. So you keep using this cop
you
out
saw
of just as a passer.
Kyler on TikTok? Or
He's
it was
back.
Instagram
Yeah,
Reels?
he's
He's
working.
like, I'm itching. I've been missing the game too long. I'm excited for him to come back, man.
Yeah, you constantly throw shade on Kyler, and then suddenly say, oh, too much disrespect's being thrown on Kyler.
No, because people
Stop
think he's
playing.
not better than Daniel Jones. That's why.
That's foolish.
I have a little.
You said he's not better than
I
Daniel
didn't say
Jones.
that.
I have a little player.
Did he?
I said Dak.
Dak?
I said Dak.
I have a player prop.
That's what I actually said. Kyler Murray, I didn't say.
Shout out Mojo.
Shout out Mojo. I have a Mojo player prop.
Dak is better than Kyler.
Who you got?
He's not.
Yes, he is.
I have a Mojo player prop.
What does Dak do better than
Here
Kyler?
we go. Our sponsor.
Read the field better.
Pays the bills. Keeps the lights on.
So, all right, that's it.
Never easy.
His accuracy is better.
They're arguing about
Is
who are they
it?
even arguing about right now?
The
Dak and
arm
Kyler?
strength is similar.
Kyler led the league in completion percentage.
What are you talking about? That's because he's throwing bubble screens and
That's
shit.
not true.
Yes, it
Wow.
is.
He was throwing a ton. But no,
He
he's
also
throw
was one of the
downfield.
most
He can throw downfield.
accurate deep passes in the
This
game
past
that year.
season, he was the worst deep ball thrower
They
in the
also
league.
had no one.
What do you mean? They had Hollywood. You said
He
he was
also
like
got
that.
hurt. What, didn't they get? Didn't he get?
Hollywood got
hurt?
hurt week
got
6.
Kyler has been
Hollywood
one
got
of the
hurt early.
Kyler has been one of the worst
maybe
deep
week
ball
4?
throwers in the league the past 2
And then
years.
D-Hop was gone for the first 8 weeks as well.
Still on a
Boy was
Rondell
throwing a
Moore.
run. I was just about to say
But
that.
Greg
Kyler
Dortch.
was one of the worst deep ball throwers in the league the past 2 seasons.
No, the year before he was not.
No, he was not.
The year before he was from
not.
week 1 to week 10, he was like number 1 in every statistical category.
Dak Prescott ultimately is just a
God.
better quarterback than Kyler Murray. Dak Prescott is
tomato,
so underrated
tomato.
as a quarterback.
He is.
He's
Tomato,
underrated
tomato.
as hell.
He
They're,
is.
they're like
They're the
10,
same
11 to
tier.
me.
But again,
Yeah.
we're
But
not
ultimately,
talking about this
I
in
went
regular.
the college disrespect. People are taking guys that they shouldn't be taking over Kyler. That's really it. I think Kyler's like top 13, but there's other quarterbacks that are in that realm that they're like, oh yeah, they're better than Kyler. All these guys are better than Kyler. That's my only pushback.
You would take Kyler over Jordan Love?
No,
Wow.
he leads the league in touchdowns.
You just
Oh
said
gosh.
you just said that guys are putting over like
Now,
putting,
taking Jordan Love over Kyler's nuts.
Yeah,
No,
you just said
listen.
the guys are putting.
Remember
too many
when
guys
someone
over-
took Zach Wilson over Kyler Murray?
Remember when somebody took Zach Wilson over Trevor Lawrence? Oh, 2 guys.
This guy's trying to talk to me
Unbelievable,
about.
man.
This guy's trying to talk to
They
me
took
about
Kyler
Lamar
Murray over
Jackson.
Trevor Lawrence.
This
Talk
guy's trying
about
to
a
talk
straight vibe pick, bro. That was me just like, I
that
trust
was
you.
definitely
Obviously, the Zach Wilson was Vaz pick, bro. You know that's a low blow.
yeah, it
That's a
was.
low
It
blow.
was.
But y'all
That's a low blow.
consistently belittled me for that 65 win Lakers.
That was vibes.
It was vibes.
dog shit
But
vibes.
exactly. And this is dog shit vibes.
100%.
It was
So
dog
if I'm
shit
gonna get
vibes.
I'm a
dogged
Giants
out.
fan.
If I'm gonna get
100%.
dogged out
We
for
haven't talked
that,
about the Lakers one in a while.
I'm a Jets fan.
No, we bring it up every offseason. It's
was
coming
bad.
around to that.
It was bad.
It's
bro.
coming up to
thing
You
that.
weren't there, and
it's an
honestly,
anniversary
Oh, no,
of
no.
that.
When it happened, of
Yeah.
course, yes. But like
The anniversary of that
last year.
take is coming up pretty soon.
Hey,
We'll be
and then we
talking
made
about
the
it again.
WCF the next year.
Talking shit.
All right, let's get back to football.
I have a player prop. that I've
Oh,
been
let's hear
trying
it.
to-
Mojo.
Yeah,
sponsor.
so I noticed that Brock Purdy had his first week 220, next week 200, 6 yards. Only threw the ball 29 times, and the next week 25. He doesn't have to do too much. So for me, I put a little bet in, $75. I went under 234.5 is his passing yards on Mojo. It makes me 130. That would be the balance. I'll put 75 in. I
Be honest.
think it'll be a blowout, and I don't think Brock Purdy
Good
is going to
line.
have to do too much. I think CMC is
How
going to
many
get most
cents?
of the work lot.
What's the dollars? How much that cost?
Don't. Yeah, I got you. Bro.
Thank you, Brody, because he's asking too fucking
What, bro? You said you put $75
to
on
make
it.
134. I said that.
No, I got you, but I'm saying how much was the line when you got it? Is what I'm saying. Because with Mojo, it gives you a line like Daniel Jones.
Don't try to tell me about what I know about my
It's
thing.
minus 135 odds.
No, but and then the cents.
Yeah, 57 cents. But
Yeah.
the cents is representative. of
I
the
understand,
line.
but I
Yeah.
see the cents, and that's what allows me
Yeah.
to.
He's not gonna have to do too much. They're gonna blow them out. It's gonna be a calm, easy game. CMC workload, maybe 120 yards. You know,
Doesn't
Brandon
move,
Ayuk-
130 doesn't move your.
Brandon Ayuk, is he still questionable?
He is.
He
Game
is.
time decision for.
Yeah, so
They
Brock's gonna
shouldn't. They
chill.
shouldn't play him.
He shouldn't. It's an
Rest
easy
up.
win. Rest up. Get ready for next week. You know, the Giants.
CMC might go for 200 all purpose.
CMC over. That's something you should think about for sure.
I was looking at it. It's 82.5.
My
That's
Mojo.
easy.
Oh my goodness. My Mojo player prop for Thursday Night Football. I'm taking CMC over 82.5 rushing yards.
Well,
Plus
there it is.
108 odds. 82.5. This Giants rush defense is not good. What did James Conner have against them?
he
Rush
dogged.
for over 100.
He rushed over 100. I think CMC can do the same, if not more. I'm taking that line over 82.5 rushing yards.
I love it, actually. I actually did put money on this.
82.5.
I did.
You got another one that you got?
I said the Daniel Jones anytime.
Right.
For vibes, it's going to be a good amount of money that you can make off that. If they're going to get into the end zone, it's going to be on the back of Daniel Jones. It's going to be an ugly game. Nick Bosa is going to wreak havoc. I wish that I could bet on sacks. I would bet on Nick Bosa because he's going to match up on Evan Neal, and it's going to be pretty rude.
Is Andrew
actually.
Thomas playing?
He's not.
Wow.
He's not. Daniel Jones anytime is 31 cents.
So ultimately, to recap our player props, Riv is going with Brock Purdy under 235.5 passing yards.
234 and a half.
234.5 passing yards. Drew is going anytime Daniel Jones touchdown. And like me,
Hilarious.
he's also going
Yes.
Christian McCaffrey over 82.5 rushing yards.
This is
You
my
got-
line. My vibes line is Daniel
Almost did it
Jones.
again.
Almost.
Almost did it again.
What?
Nothing. Just move on.
What?
Did you fart?
Oh,
Fart?
No, it's a me and Dehls thing. I don't know.
Are you guys gonna kiss too?
No, not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Here we go, midnight. Last topic.
You think Daniel Jones is going to score?
I do.
Hilarious.
Well, you scored against the Cardinals.
Didn't score against Dallas. There's a possible chance he won't score against the Niners.
It's good deductive reasoning right there.
Yeah.
So you guys can use these Mojo player props on Mojo Fantasy. It's a brand new fantasy app. Download it on the Apple Store right now and use code PAS for a deposit match up to $100.